gorgeous? Does that funk have you feeling stuck? Have you questioning your purpose, or even yet having you asking if your best years are behind you? Girl, you have zero obligation to stay in that funk. This podcast is for women who want to get the funk out of here, who want to play bigger, ask for more, and step out of mediocrity. Imagine a life filled with lots of energy, excitement, and filled with spunk instead of that funk. This is the Unfunked Your Mind podcast. I'm your host, Crystal. Let's go!
Hey there, sisters. Welcome back to Unfunk Your Mind. For those joining the podcast for the first time, here's the scoop. Each month, I dish out an action assignment aimed at helping you unfunk your mind. Last month, we delved into the art of finding humor. It was all about taking it slow with anger and instead seeking out the funny in life's moments. I trust that embracing this practice has gifted you with more smiles and laughter than in previous months. And hey, here's a gentle reminder. Just because the month is wrapped up doesn't mean you should stop that action assignment. If it's been working wonders for you, why not keep at it? With time, you'll start noticing the beautiful transformation that comes from stacking up those actions. Keep on, my friends. And here we are, stepping into May. If you're still in the midst of the school routine like me, kids are in school, you've got one more month of regularity before the school gates swing open for summer break. Right about now, all those school kids, including my own, are starting to exhibit signs to excitement and restlessness. It's like they're those beach balls being held underwater, just waiting to spring up and burst out into the open. I can already picture them on the last day of school. The moment that final bell rings, sprinting out of those school doors in pursuit of summer freedom? So ladies, let's savor this month of May and the semblance of normalcy it brings until the inevitable rush of summer break begins and it takes over. As for right now, it's not just the kids who are eagerly anticipating summer break, but the teachers and administrators as well. I can vouch for this firsthand, having lent a hand and worked at the elementary school in my past. That was a fun experience. One of my favorite roles was actually supervising recess. It provided a breather for the teachers while also being a joy watching the kids play. Time flies during recess duty because there's never a dull moment. And not to mention, the kids are so excited for recess. The energy is vibrant. It's so electric. Having supervised numerous recess sessions, it's clear just how vital this break is for their well-being. From first-hand experience, I can confidently say that recess is like a breath of fresh air for these kids. It's a break from the structured environment of the classroom, offering them mental freedom and a chance to unleash their imaginations, engage in silly games, socialize, and just let loose. It's a vital opportunity for them to get some physical activity and soak up the outdoors. Remember those childhood days when recess was the highlight? It was a moment of relief, a chance to dash out and embrace the playground with gusto. But where did that playful sprint go as we grew into responsible adults? Have we inadvertently removed recess from our daily schedules, much like eliminating it from a school day? Could we argue or present a case for recess being just as vital for adults as it is for children's growth and development? So why would we neglect something so crucial from our routines? It might be time to revisit our priorities and acknowledge the importance of taking regular recess to recharge and rejuvenate. Recess can be one of those overlooked cracks in your daily routine, but it's time to reclaim it for your own rejuvenation. Even if you think you're already getting a bit of recess, why not spice it up a bit? Just like in the schoolyard, consider making your recess time a non-negotiable part of your day, even if it's just 20 minutes. Give yourself permission to play. Let your imagination soar and set your spirit free. I vividly recall the joy of watching the kids, not just my own kids, but enjoyed just watching them play on the playground as a supervising adult. Their imaginative games transported them to magical realms where one moment they were dragons guarding castles, and the next they were safari explorers. Their creativity, it knew no bounds as they led their peers in thrilling adventures through the woods behind the school. It was so fun watching these kids at recess. I remember one of the games where one kid would be the dragon guarding the castle while another kid was the enemy caught breaking into the castle to steal all the jewels. When the dragon or the student found the enemy, the other student, the chase was on. And by the way, that kid was screaming. I was convinced that the kid playing the enemy really envisioned a dragon chasing after him. And I remember another group creating this safari guide experience. A group of kids would gather to go on a pretend safari experience in the woods behind the school. One kid would be the guide and the other kids would follow. Other kids not on the safari experience, they would hide in the woods and jump out at these kids on this pretend safari experience and make all kinds of animal noise just to startle the safari students. Watching these scenarios unfold was truly captivating. The leaders among them shone brightly as they guided their peers through imaginary worlds, captivating their attention and sparking their imagination. And when recess came to an end, it wasn't just the safari goers who were reluctant to leave. Even those who had played a role in the surprise jungle creatures were sad to see the adventure conclude. Each day brought a new and exciting adventure, showcasing the boundless imagination of these young minds. Why not let recess be your cue to leap into your own imagination? When was the last time you let your imagination run wild? That's what I thought. It's time to shake things up and introduce May's action assignment. Revive recess. Yes, bring back recess. There are endless possibilities for how you can spend your recess time. Let the tales I shared of the kids using their imagination on the playground inspire your own imaginative adventures. And do it without your phone. Sure, you might miss a call from your child's school or an urgent text from your boss, but the benefits will far outweigh the costs. Revive your recess will bring new life into your spirit and will naturally inject just a little bit more movement or physical activity into your day. And let's not forget about the act of creating. Recess is a prime time for creativity as well. Many kids would use their recess to bring something new to life. Some would gather rocks and fashion them into a miniature town complete with stick figure people. Literally, they would use sticks as people. Others would construct forts or teepees from the fallen branches, showcasing their impressive craftsmanship. The builders often invited their peers to join in the creative process too, allowing them to decorate the structures with leaves, grass, and other things they found on the playground. Reviving recess allows you to carve out some space for your own creative endeavors. Countless women confide in me about feeling stuck because they yearn for more meaningful and purposeful work. But here's the thing. Creating anything is your way of leaving a mark on the world, of dropping your unique signature into the mix. It's how you assert your significance. Who knows? Your creation might just ignite inspiration in someone else, paving the way for their own burst of creativity. It can even spark a business idea, whether it's yours or someone else's. Or perhaps it's simply the key to transitioning from feeling stuck to feeling empowered. Let recess be your playground for creation. Now, have you ever watched kids play the game The Floor is Lava? I used to play this game with my kids during hikes, but many children, they actually do it on the playground as well. The rules are very straightforward. They're very simple. When someone shouts, "The floor is lava," you must quickly find a sturdy rock to jump on within 3 seconds. It's all about finding a swift escape from the imaginary lava that threatens to engulf you. Reviving your recess can also serve as your sturdy rock, a momentary escape from the constant onslaught of challenges life throws your way. Recess becomes your sanctuary, where you can realign your focus, recalibrate your mindset, and gather your thoughts before returning to the office or tackling that next project. It's the pause you need to catch your breath, rebound from your setbacks, mistakes, or just process your disappointments. Reviving your recess is like free medicine, no doctor prescription required. You can simply decide to make recess a non-negotiable part of your schedule. Now, I'm guessing you've inadvertently trained those around you to believe you're available at all times. But the truth is, you're not designed to be on call every single second of every single day. It's all too easy to get lost in that never-ending task list or that project you're itching to accomplish, leaving recess by the wayside. So let me pose this question. How's that been working out for you? It's a question I often ask myself. And now I'm passing it on to you. You can use it. Go ahead and ask yourself, how's that working out for me? Grant yourself recess to return to your tasks with a fresh perspective and renewed sense of self. You'll find that taking a moment to recharge often leads to more productive outcomes. Oh, the social aspect of recess was also the best part, wasn't it? Remember those days when your best friend was in a different class? Recess was your chance to reunite because classes came together outside. The excitement of seeing your friend during recess was unmatched. So why not extend that invitation to your friends now? Even if you work at different places, you can call for a recess lunch break where you all meet up each day. Recess is the perfect opportunity to hang out and engage in some fun, active fun together, rather than just grabbing a drink. Mix it up and fill your cups with play instead of drinks for a change. I'll never forget the last time I visited the beach and saw about 15 adults gather for their own recess time. They arranged to meet at lunchtime and then they rollerblade down the sidewalk together. It is so fun, all those smiling faces. Some even had like the old school boom boxes blasting music on their shoulders. As a spectator, I couldn't help but smile along with them. So don't overthink it, don't complicate it. It's recess. Allow your spirit to dance, your imagination to soar, and your creativity to shine. And hey, why not invite your friends along for the fun? So your May action assignment is clear. Revive recess. It's not merely a break. It's a transformative journey from feeling stuck to feeling empowered. It's the gateway from stagnation to vitality, the shift from being funked to unfunked. And wait, do you hear that? That's the sound of your bell ringing, ladies. It's your call to recess. With that, let's reclaim our recess to get rejuvenated. Let's go.
My mom is not a doctor, not a psychologist, but this podcast is for motivational purposes only.
Before you go, Superwoman, I'd love it if you took a little action for me, like subscribe to my podcast and leave a review. Also, share the episode with a friend. And as a thank you, hit up my website, unfunkyourmind.com. That's right, unfunkyourmind.com to grab free journal prompts. Okay, ladies, now is the time to go unfunk your mind. Play bigger and ask for more. Open the door to possibility and cancel playing small. So get up and go.